Hi there, I'm Tom and welcome to a Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we are playing Titanfall and, well, we're just still practicing what we've been doing before. I have changed things slightly more compared to what I have been doing in the past, and instead of playing for a while and then just showing the last game no matter how good or bad it was, I'm going to try and play a lot more often, not just sort of once a week to make a video. And as I'm playing, I'll just record everything and pick out some footage which I think is particularly good and do a commentary over it. So hopefully we've got a good game here. I'm taking ages to kill a single grunt, which is never a good thing, but there you go. So, one change that I've made, I'm not sure if it's in this clip or in a later clip, but one change that I've made is I switched the character model from the male pilot to the female pilot, because I saw a video from a YouTuber called FrothyOmen who demonstrated that the female model actually has a big advantage compared to the male model. Basically, when she jumps, she tucks her legs up into her body, making her hitbox smaller, and when she's strafing from side to side, that the animation there is a lot quicker and a lot more fluid, which makes it harder to hit. Well, that's the theory anyway. I'm not quite sure if any of that is actually emulated in the game. Like, maybe the animations are different but the hitbox is still the same size. But still, I decided to change it anyway because it can't hurt, and it does seem to have made a slight difference in a few of the team fights. At the moment I'm just rolling about in my Titan, getting a couple of kills here. I was quite pleased with how this game went because I seemed to get a decent number of kills. And at the end of it, my KD was fairly good anyway. I'm just getting wrecked by the chain gun here, and I let them recover their shields completely, which put me at a huge disadvantage. I may decide to swap out the nuclear eject because it doesn't do a huge amount for me at the moment. Most of the people I play, they just get out of the way too quickly. They've gotten used to the fact that nuclear eject is a very, very bad thing. So, like, when I first started playing Titanfall, I would be getting easily double kills with a nuclear eject most of the time. And that's just not happening anymore. I'll occasionally get a kill from it. Most often, though, it actually kills me. Sort of, if I eject out, and then because I've got the auto eject on, sometimes I will try and dash forward in my Titan slightly after it's started ejecting, which will cause the character to do a boost right after it ejects, which kills the eject speed, and that means that I'm far too close to the Titan when it explodes, and I know every time when I've done it, and it's like, yeah, this is not going to end well. Switch to my sidearm there, and I can't quite remember why I did that, other than the fact that maybe I thought I was going to get an easy kill with it, and I just wanted to use it to complete the challenge, which I still haven't done. I'm almost level 50 now, and I still haven't finished the challenge. So I have been getting a few more of those which was good. This quad rocket, I've got to get rid of this quad rocket. I think I've got the extended mag on, but it's still no good at all. I mean, it does huge amounts of damage if they happen to be in the right place, by which I mean if they're close enough to hit the rocket without it spreading too much, and at the same time they are far enough away that you don't damage your own health from using it. And that's a very specific thing. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably go and do that after this commentary, just change my loadout and put something else on. Maybe the 40mm, or I don't know, the 40mm is still an explosive weapon. So maybe the chain gun, I guess? Who knows? At the moment I'm trying to get the critical hits. I kind of don't mind dying to a Titan if I get a critical hit on it, because I need 30 of those and I've only got... I can't even remember how many I've got. It's 16 or 17, I think. That was bad. If I'd stayed in place a couple of seconds longer, I would have been able to get an easy zipline kill. But as it is, I still got the kill, but it was not as guaranteed, so to speak. Anyway, we've got Titans up now. 3 Titan advantage, which hopefully we'll be able to use this and do a large amount of damage before they get their Titans up, because they are winning by a fairly large margin at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just missing with every single shot. It's no good at all. But yes, what I need to do is start killing loads and loads of grunts. There's tons of them on the field at the moment. That's the other thing. Quad rocket is not good for taking out grunts, because even if they're in a cluster, they're usually, you only get 1 or 2 of them with a single quad rocket. Triple threat, I may try triple threat as well. That seems to be a good all-rounder. Yeah. See, I decided there that I'll be stepping on the grunts because it is actually better. Like, I tend to kill them easier if I step on them than if I don't. I'm not good at getting booster kills. I always look around to see if I can spot the other pilot, but I never can. Maybe that's something else I need to practice. Yes. I should also perhaps put in a rule that I'm never allowed to leave anywhere by the door, because it is kind of an obvious way to leave a building, and there's so many more ways that you can do it as a pilot. Yeah, I kind of got lucky spotting that pilot there. They are moving around an awful lot. And, of course, the smart pistol. If it hadn't been the smart pistol, I would have definitely gotten that kill, I think. It would have taken me a bit longer than it should have done, but it would have still been a kill. And here I'm just basically going ham because I really want the critical hit. It's just so difficult to get because they've got to be... The thing about the charge rifle is it's amazingly powerful if they don't have a shield up, which means that if you miss a critical hit, then you've maybe got one more chance to get it. Like 2 shots on an unshielded Titan and is pretty much down, which makes it a good weapon if you can get the hits in, but it makes it really difficult to get critical hits because you don't get that many chances. And if you take too long, they'll either go out of your range or they will they'll just regenerate their shields, which again isn't any good. And I was quite pleased with that. I managed to take out 2 Titans in succession, and I've still got not exactly half my life left, but a good portion of it. Well, slightly less now because there's a really good pilot up there, which again, quad rockets, not good for taking out pilots. And I know they're still around here somewhere. They're probably just going to decimate me in a second. Just taking out grunts. It's kind of worthwhile. They've only got 1 Titan on the field at the moment, so if I take out grunts and get a lot of points, it's going to have to be an awful lot of points though, because we need to make up 35 points. And that's probably not going to happen. I've started using barn cards again, by the way. I just started getting so many of them on my deck that I thought I may as well use them instead of just keep selling them all. And so I've got 3 roll the dice barn cards, which means that I can just keep pulling them from my deck all game long. Because it refreshes every 2 minutes and gives you a random one. And yeah, it's the epilogue now. I don't want to go too close to the ship just yet because they're going to be there and they're going to attack, but I see someone to take out. I managed to get them, but I didn't see the shotgunner there. I knew there was someone somewhere, but I didn't know exactly where they were. And they've got 3 Titans on the field now anyway, which means that okay, it's leaving. If they had 3 Titans when the ship was landing, then they could have probably taken it out. But yes, lots of points there for me. We managed to lose that despite having 1 extra person on the field, which, I don't know, it's not too bad. I mean, the game was sort of balanced as 4v3, but I would much rather have even teams and even skill matches because that's more fun to play. And here's my kill death ratio after that game, 2.7 over the last 10 games, which isn't too bad. It's been rising and falling. Sometimes I get great and sometimes I don't, but anyway, thank you very much for watching if you made it this far through the video, and if you want to like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. And until next time, don't feed the trolls.